149 before we get into the game. A round of applause for Yuzi Chahal. He is now the highest wicket taker in the history of IPL.
On top of the mountain.
Top of Mount Everest of wicket takers. I think I was reading that the last time an Indian was on top was 2013 when
Correct.
Amit
Mishra.
was on top. So all the leggies dominating. Yuzi Chahal, Amit Mishra, Piyush Chawla, all of them. Yes. So,
Is this mic on, Anurag? Is this one on?
It happens every time.
rest of them are.
Switch it off and switch it on again.
Meanwhile, you can carry on.
Yep, 149 for 8. And what were your predictions? I was not there for the pre-match. What were your score predictions?
If you were there, what is it that you would have predicted?
160.
I would have said 149.
Exactly. I would have said 149.
It's one of those times you can actually get away and say, how do you know? No, I would have said 149.
Yeah, he's an honest man. He's not like us.
Volo, what was your prediction, KKR fan?
See, I had predicted 180, but I did expect one of the middle order batsmen to play the way, more than one, to play the way Venkatesh played. That didn't happen, and so you're now staring down the barrel of a big defeat.
Tell us the number, na?
Big
I did say
defeat.
185. I did pick.
Big defeat already.
Yeah. This is not.
I had said 170, you had said 65.
165.
He was the closest. Rahul, I think he had said
150, I believe.
50.
152.
No, even though Shane is, he has a very pessimist outlook to this game. Where he's saying that there's no chance his team is going to win. I am in agreement to an extent with you. I don't think.
It's not a winning total even on a spinning pitch,
Yeah.
truth be told.
But I will say one thing, that it's not an easy pitch to bat on. Because see, throughout that batting order, you could say, okay, maybe Jason Roy struggled or Gurba struggled. But even Venkatesh Iyer was finding it tough to hit. He was trying. Same for Nitish Rana, he was trying. Same for Andre Russell. So every batsman who came there
Found it tough.
tried to up the net run rate. It couldn't happen. So I can say one is not in good form, second is not in good form. But today it was not a day for any batsman to get going, which means it's not an easy pitch to bat on. But the problem is that they've batted first and already, in that sense, shown their cards that, this is the best you can. At that time, they were chasing, so they didn't know what is the right total. Rajasthan will have that benefit. So when they come out, they pretty much know 150 is the target to chase. So they can play to a certain plan.
Yeah, but
Not just the poor form of the. I mean, we may just say the pitch is difficult to bat. I think 15 to 20 runs were saved by Rajasthan's fielders alone today.
Yeah.
It was brilliant fielding today from Dhruv Jurel, Sandeep Sharma, Trent Bolt, Joe Root, Shimron Atmayer, those catches.
Everybody.
But I think it's safe to say that the pressure is off of Rajasthan now.
No. Because I'll tell
Yesterday, we were also chasing a very low total, but we couldn't chase it.
Let's see what happened.
I'll tell you why.
Pressure is never off.
Because at the same Eden Gardens, you would remember 2013 final 148 was the 149 was the target. Chennai fell short by 20 runs against Mumbai. Maybe it's a similar kind of a wicket, wherein run scoring will not be very, very easy. Spinners might have a hold, and remember, there are 4 spinners in the KKR team today. Suyash, Varun, Narain and Anukul.
I'll correct myself. I didn't think that spinners would bowl 16 overs in this track. I thought that maybe 7, 8 or 9 overs would be bowled by medium pacers. But truth be told, I'll stand corrected. Looking at the way the spinners of Rajasthan were bowling, starting with Ashwin, then followed by Yuzi Chahal. Even Joe Root they gave, when of course both left-handers were batting, so they got Joe Root in. Even he was not easy for Nitish Rana and Venkatesh Iyer to hit. So having seen the way the spinners are bowling, maybe you can go 15, 16 overs with spinners. And by the way, I mean, death, I thought they'll get fast bowlers. Yuzi bowled in the death also. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's what I was saying, that you don't need pacers in the depth. You didn't.
At the start of the tournament, he wasn't bowling in the death, as in not the 17th or the 18th over. For the last couple of matches, he's been bowling in the death and he's been getting wickets also. Today, he got 3 wickets in the death.
Yeah.
And last game also, he almost won them a game.
Yeah.
Just that 19th over from Kuldeep Yadav.
Sandeep Sharma.
No,
Kuldeep.
was bowled by
19th was Kuldeep, 20th was Sandeep.
That was the mistake that everybody was trying to point out. No, that Sanju Samson should have given the penultimate over to his best available option in terms of bowling.
Which was Sandeep at that
Which
time.
at that time was Sandeep Sharma. So that's one case, but Yuzi Chahal 8 wickets in 2 games.
Yeah.
Which means the confidence is back. And remember, he's always done this to KKR. Hat trick, 5 wickets, bowling in the death. Previous
that's
year.
great.
Last year you would remember he picked 3 wickets in that same over, including
Yeah,
that
hat-trick.
of
It was a
Shreyas
hat-trick.
Iyer.
It was a hat-trick.
Yeah, and I think he got 4 wickets in that over.
5 in that match.
Five
in that
Four
match.
wickets in that over, including that of Shreyas Iyer, and that was a game that KKR had won.
Yes, because
Had
the
already
openers.
won. It
Yes.
was just that I don't
They
know.
choked.
Yeah. And
230. They were on course to chase down 230, but they fell short by 7 or 8 runs.
This is a game where he
That-
lay down.
Yeah. He mocked
said-
himself.
Yeah. The
Mocked
Sheshnath
himself.
Yeah,
pose.
because that's that viral picture of him lying on the boundary with the bib.
Uh-huh.
That's what he's mocking. So he's actually poking fun at himself.
The Sheshnag pose.
Vishnu's.
Yeah, kind of. Minus this. So, Yuzi Chahal, I mean, look at the googlies that he was bowling, the line and the lengths. KKR just couldn't get Rinku Singh in particular. He struggled against him.
I want to know, this is interesting. Now that he's on top of the most wicket takers, and Rajasthan Royals, I was just seeing the tweeted saying GOAT. Technically, whoever is on top will be considered. But why is it that his name will, if we have a debate about the GOAT of bowling, I don't think Yuzi's name will come in, or will it?
It could
In the
now, but
IPL or
IPL.
just the IPL it should. I mean, you're not the most highest wicket taker in the tournament and can't be considered up there with the greatest.
I'm asking you, will he be in the debate?
He should. And I think one problem with him is I don't think he's.
Okay,
has
if
he
you have to
won an
pick
IPL?
three bowlers in the GOAT debate, who are you going with? Everyone will pick.
Okay, off the top of my head, Bravo, Malinga. That's the thing. Third one is tough. If I have to pick spinners, then maybe I don't know. Again, you have to go with Yuzi. Numbers just favor him.
Mishra, Malinga, and I will go with Yuzi Chahal.
You omitted Dwayne Bravo, the man he toppled
yeah.
here. Come on.
Okay, anyway, his
Look at
choice.
that economy rate.
Similar. No, Rahul sir.
I will go with Yuzi Chahal, Malinga, Bravo.
The
And
three.
That's three. That's three.
Done.
And then maybe Rashid Khan, although he is not there,
3.
is that his sample size is less than
Yeah.
most of these.
Yeah, but I think if he plays these many matches, he'll be right up there.
How many has he played? Go down for Rashid.
He won't be there, I think.
That is there, number 13.
103.
131. That's my God. Look at that.
Economy and
Economy.
See, if I had to.
Goa.
That's why I will not include Bravo. Look at that
Okay,
economy.
So only Lasith Malinga has a better average than Rashid Khan, and the third on that list is Yuzi Chahal
Yep.
in terms of average. And go up, and that 7.64, an economy of 7.64 is absolutely acceptable. Why? Because he's played most of those games in.
Chinnaswamy. It's not acceptable. It's great. This is the Chinnaswamy where all and sundry get tonked. He never did.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, you pick yours.
Similar. Malinga, Bravo, and Yuzi.
I'm finding it tough to put Yuzi in. I'm going to go Malinga, Bravo. No takers for Sunil Narine. Just go down. Let me see his figures. What his figures are. So Narine, look at that economy and
Number
look
of
at his average as well.
I think it's unfortunate that he tapered off as a bowler a bit over recent years.
No, but my point is, do you only look at wickets or look at the impact? And I'm just going by impact that Narine's had with the ball through IPL.
You know, unfortunately for Yuzi Chahal, the bowling attack or the attack that RCB had for most number of years, perhaps he was the lone warrior.
Yeah, it was terrible, to put it politely.
Rest of the other bowlers who used to bowl with him or who were there in that attack, they were, I won't say that they were bad, but
They were not good.
Yeah,
Pedestrian.
unfortunately, they were not up to the mark.
No, so does that work to, let's say, a Yuzi's advantage? I give you why I would go with a Narine in that debate. I'm not going to look at just wickets, because if that was the case, then I mean, we don't have to be there. You just look at numbers and then pick the top 3. Why I'm looking at impact is because if you remember Narine, he would win you games with economy as well, because nobody would take chances against him. You would just try and play out his 6 ball, and then others would end up getting wickets while he would choke the team.
Correct.
So his wickets will then not be the most. But as far as, again, I'm going just by memory, just top of my head, the kind of performances that he had with the ball. Why is everyone going with Lasith Malinga? Also not top. He's 6th on the list
Exactly,
of
but
thing.
impact.
But you remember those impacts. That's what I'm saying. From your memory, like Bhuvaneshwar is there, but I know that he had just 2 or 3 seasons where he was outstanding.
Yeah.
But Narain, barring the last season or so,
Even
of
actually,
this-
even last year, his economy was excellent. It's just this year.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
year,
And
he
if-
was bowling at an economy of 6 point something, which was the best across the IPL last year. So he's really kind of.
So when you're saying 7 odd economy is good, look at Narain's economy at 6.75. Does he get benefit of that? Does he come
he
into the
gets
goal
another
debate?
advantage. He's won titles. Yuzi sadly has not won a title, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
But when did he make his debut?
He made it around
For-
2011.
For MI. Then wasn't he part 2013?
No,
He
was
won the
part of
Champions
Mumbai.
League.
Yeah, he was there in Mumbai.
He was in
Champions
Mumbai,
League.
but barely played.
Yeah, but then-
Title, I don't know, maybe you're a good player, you don't get to be in a team that
No, but
wins, yeah.
with 2012, remember, Narayan was bought in the 2012 auction. He was that missing link that transformed KKR. If you look at it.
Which is what I'm saying.
12 and 14, both, he was very, very important.
Go up, let
And
me
if you
see.
look at it, the first spinner to bowl in the death overs in the IPL.
You didn't pick him though.
I didn't pick him because I rated Chahal much better.
Yeah, I agree.
And also because I didn't pick Bravo. Look at that economy rate.
I always think that Yuzi Chahal is an underrated bowler.
Yeah, agreed.
You know, if you tell me if you do a poll that who's the GOAT in IPL, you will say, Virat Kohli in terms of number of runs that he's got, over 7,000 highest run scorer. He's perhaps the greatest of all time when you actually take batters into account. Then why not Yuzi Chahal? He has also done consistently well over so many years. So
No, I'm saying
don't
forget
talk about-
batting, just bowling GOAT debate. You have gone with your 3. I'm saying it. Either we are being unfair to him,
yeah, we are.
or he doesn't come
To be
into
fair,
the
3
top
of us
3.
picked him, so we're not being that
No,
unfair either.
So
When we
maybe
say we, I think
You mean the general public?
Nikhil is-
how about we have a poll? That'd be interesting. Just on bowlers.
Yeah.
That alongside Lasith Malinga, because Lasith Malinga I think will be everyone's pick
Yes.
in the GOAT
The
debate.
impact he had was too great. You can't ignore.
So if will our question be fine?
He's won finals. He's won you finals.
Correct.
Actually.
So if I was to put a question alongside Lasith Malinga, who would you pick
As
in
the
the
greatest.
GOAT bowling
List.
bowling debate? Right? Who would you? And then we can give about 5-6 different options, and maybe we'll put the poll now on as a post, and maybe take the result at the end show.
Yep.
I would want to know what people say, because there are a few other good bowlers you can look at. Like for example, I mentioned Narain. There is talk of Amit Mishra as well, who's done very well.
Yeah, I mean,
Piyush Chawla, again, Tata.
Tata, as always, underrated. He's very underrated if you look at it. Ashwin.
Niche.
But I picked Mishra because he was the original
Harbhajan
trendsetter.
Singh.
Another one who's supremely underrated, really.
Yeah. Harbhajan Singh's numbers are very good as well.
And especially considering the fact that in later years he was more of an economy bowler than a wicket taker.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it'll make for a very interesting debate. We'll put the poll out. Let's see what the Janta have to say. Meanwhile, before we wind up, the themes are out. What are the predictions? Let's go with the man who got the first bit right. Of course, you will pick Rajasthan to win.
Exactly. So,
No, I can't ask
Right.
how many overs.
right at the start of the toss, if you would have asked or told Rajasthan that you'll get 152 chase, I think they would have
they would have
taken it
taken it.
gladly. They would have taken it gladly. And also, these are the.
Starting with spin, Nitish Rana.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be trial by spin.
Because he's not a bad captain, huh?
He is a very good captain.
In fact, I've been impressed with this captaincy.
We actually that day we had a full discussion on it. The way he started, I accepted that I wasn't very confident of him as captain, and even for Delhi he hadn't had a very great outing in domestic white ball cricket. But the way he's captained the IPL, how calm he has been, the decisions he's taken on the right time, his bowling changes everything.
And the best thing about him is when he's there in the middle, on the ground, he looks like as if he is in charge of.
And Yashasvi has stomped
What
him
a
for
start! First ball 6.
Yeah,
Talk
continue,
about a
continue.
So he looks to be the in charge of this team.
yeah.
There are many other players or captains who at times I feel that they don't seem to be in control of what is happening in the middle. And because this is one team, till last year at least, it was being guided by people who were outside that field of play or in the dugout.
That's been a constant problem with this team.
Not anymore.
Maybe with Chandrakant Pandit as head coach or the coach of this team, he prefers that the calls should be taken from
The cricketing staff.
Yeah. That I agree. Even whatever I've seen this time around. Oh boy.
Another 6?
Two
We're going to
balls.
go home early tonight.
You jinxed it.
I wish I can jinx it. I wish I jinx it.
As always, you jinxed it.
No, I really wish I jinx it. I really wish I'm wrong, but I don't see KKR winning this.
And you were talking about the possibility of
Oh,
one
boy.
team reaching the playoffs with 14 points. If that was the case, or if that is the case, then Rajasthan has a very good, they have very good chances of doing that. Why? Because of their superior run rate.
Yeah.
I think they've got the second best.
Yeah, it's
run
in
rate.
plus 2 point
They
something, so it's
could
very
be
good.
about my calculation. I'll do that after this game. You
Not
could have
second best,
about
Yeah, actually.
Third best.
you could have about 5, 6 team if I'm not mistaken on 14 also.
Yeah.
There is a possibility.
No, I think, yeah.
So
yeah.
so they have a better run rate is what you're
Hopefully
saying.
will improve further today.
Actually, they're playing like that.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
No, Shane was, so don't look at Shane. Shane was very, very practical and pragmatic in his approach.
I was practical and pragmatic beforehand also. You haven't.
He had said when they needed 3 out of 3, he said it's just about a 30% chance that they can do it. Our good friend, he just,
Stopped. But still 4. 20 runs to the
oh
over.
boy.
So 4 boundaries.
Boy.
First 4 balls. So
If you
now-
wanted to start with a spinner, why not one of your regular spinners?
Why not
Okay.
Sunil Narayan?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Prize
Have that
element.
luxury of hindsight.
That's what I was saying. Hindsight. You never know, it could
The
have
moment
worked.
he came out to bowl, all of us were. He's a
Yeah.
very good captain. Huh?
Yeah.
No, courageous, yes. Because again, it takes. You're not a regular bowler.
But
you're coming
honestly,
on-
when he had the ball in his hand, I didn't think it was the worst idea on the planet.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just that now I think Rajasthan also decided that okay,
We'll
let's
target.
just show him who's the boss. And so it's looking out to be a similar over that we experienced in our game yesterday.
No, but
23 or something, no? There's got
not
20.
Yeah, but then-
many came off.
Not
No.
first.
24.
Not many came
It is giving me Sunny Gupta vibes this over.
The way the runs came may be different, is still at 23-24 run over, is what I'm saying. That changed the
26
game.
runs.
There you go.
26.
This is giving me Sunny Gupta vibes.
Yes, Delhi played.
Against Chennai.
At dropping Mone Mokkal.
Yeah, I know.
So now they need 124 runs of 19 overs. Just 120.
4.
So
Would-
it's already close to 6 and over now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Very
Actually,
easy.
they should try and finish early.
Exactly.
The net
That
run
net run
rate.
rate will be very important for them.
And by the way, even if they were to reach 16, it's going to still come into play.
Yes.
Either ways, because you're so dependent on the result. So it'd be a good option because Rajasthan anyway has a good net run rate. But if they finish early, even
Yep.
better. I don't think after. I was going to ask predictions, but after the first, over,
I said it even
doubt-
before.
No, everybody is changed.
Yeah.
No,
including
I had picked Rajasthan before only.
Hardcore, yeah.
So did I.
You would also pick Rajasthan.
Yeah.
Confused. I didn't know what to pick. I'll pick Rajasthan now.
Chalo, at least he's done the right thing.
I was
What
confused.
were you going to pick?
I don't know. This game really confused me as to who was going to
He's an
win.
honest man.
So, yeah.
No,
I think they've done a very good job.
His favorite cricketer is Kane Williamson.
And in this team, there is one more reason to support RR also. Ash.
Oh yeah, second favorite.
Yep.
Not
Ashwin. Forever and forever Ashwin. And of course, Trent Bolt.
Trent
Kiwi.
Bolt.
Kiwi, na.
Kiwi.
All Kiwis are his favorite.
Yes.
Bye.
Okay, see you.